Welcome to Bastard Quest. I'm the Game Bastard Kyle.
I'm Todd.
I was drinking water. That was not Larfy.
I'm Austin.
We're playing Gargle Guys, a new game from Three's Company producer.
And Pornhub.
Perfect for actual plays.
No, we're playing Wicked Ones. We're about to go on our first raid. The villains are coming out of the dungeon and going to wreak havoc or talk nice to some people.
That still sounds like porn.
Everything's porn if you squint.
Or if you rub up on it.
Yeah. Austin, who are you playing?
Hello, chair. Are you my step chair?
Oh, my step ladder.
I'm Van Gore, the Doom Seeker with many eyes and a few tentacles.
Todd?
Bubba Dub the Demon.
Corey?
Larfy. That's a steady decline of details there.
It was a ramp to the bottom.
Yep.
I'm assuming people aren't starting with this episode.
God,
so.
you'd be surprised.
Well, this is your punishment if you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have played a couple of games of Wicked Ones. If this is your first Bastard Quest episode, go back 2 or 3.
Or did G.I. Joe?
So, having decided upon your first raid, you venture out of your dungeon, travel across land using the cover of darkness to a ruined abbey in the depths of the reaching wood. This abbey sits high up on this hill, multi-room complex made of brick and timber. The roof has fallen in. There's clear signs of degradation and neglect. And this part of the forest is cleared away, and the entire hillside is covered in open graves, or recently uncovered graves. Massive cemetery here. And your intention, as I wrote it down last time, is to approach the Shit Britches Cabal, a group of necromancers, attempt to negotiate with them to some sort of treaty, potentially for gold or exchange of niceties and trade, or I don't know, whatever.
Alliances.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it was worth it to see all these graves, but I still wish I was back in my studio. It's important to point out pretty early for Van Gore that Doom Seeker's one of the traits is paranoia.
Yeah.
Your dark impulse is paranoid, which makes it difficult to leave the dungeon. Strongly preferring to send minions on raids. I can still go, and I'm going to do that because this is more fun. You must spend 2 stress every time you have to suppress a compel.
Oh, okay. So for now, you guys need to make an engagement roll to see how things start out with the Shit Britches Cabal.
Okay, so like in Blades in the Dark, this is basically what determines how we start out the story of this raid.
That's exactly right.
So do we all roll?
No, just one person rolls the engagement.
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Let's see here. So, you always start at 1 die, but they're higher tier than you, so that's going to go away. Are they particularly strong or weak against your chosen plan of negotiation? I don't think so. I think that's pretty neutral. Are you working with good or bad information? You're working with good information that you got from your interrogation, so that's worth a die. So you're back up to 1.
Okay.
The faction has been hit by the dungeon before, or they're caught unaware. They haven't been hit by you before, but I think they are unaware. They don't know you're coming. They don't know you exist.
Yeah, we're the NKOTB.
So that's another die. So you're at 2 right now.
Cool.
Recent events in the sandbox has the faction on the lookout for trouble. No, I don't think so. So you're at 2 dice.
Okay.
And what exactly are we rolling for here? Is this just like every other kind of roll where it's like a 6 is great and then...
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 5 and a 4.
So that's a mixed success. Not bad at all, but not great. It's kind of standard position. You don't start out in controlled or desperate. So the 3 of you advance up this hillside, this muddy hillside. Corey, I assume Hammerhand is with Larfy.
Oh, yeah. Wait, let me do roll call real quick. Hammerhand.
Hammerhand!
He's there.
There's no one immediately on the hillside. You notice digging equipment, shovels, pickaxes strewn about. Thunder rumbles ominously in the dark clouds above. There's no light coming from the abbey, but you think they must be in there. So you go inside, push in these old creaking doors, ready to announce yourselves, and the first thing you see is the back of bodies standing there. A horde of zombies has crowded inside this abbey. You can hear someone talking, and as you push the doors open, all these zombies turn, look at you, dead eyes, slack jaws. You were not expecting this. What would you like to do?
Are the zombies all we see inside? Or are there like other creatures or priests or...
All you can see right now are zombies. There's dozens and dozens of them in front of you in the main sanctuary of this abbey. There could be someone else in there. As a matter of fact, you think you can hear someone talking in a normal voice, but it's hard to tell because there's a lot of zombies.
But there's no one like on the pulpit
No.
sermoning to the zombies. Who do the zombies even worship?
Zombie god.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like Larfy can communicate with them via their common bond.
Via their common bond.
Brain eating.
Oh,
on.
I see. Interesting.
You said common bond like it was an actual mechanic in this game, and I was frantically looking over my sheet.
Austin, you didn't fill out your common bond? We talked about that for 30 minutes in the session, Sarah.
You're bonded with dragons. This could be so useful.
Okay, Corey, yeah. Larfy definitely has a lot in common with the zombies.
Okay. So I don't think I'm going to use a spell just yet. I think I'm just going to use my banter.
All right.
I have a 1D in that.
Okay. I love it.
Hey, bros.
What are you trying to accomplish here?
Well, I'm just coming in to announce ourselves and asking who their boss is.
I gotcha.
Yeah. 4.
There's this large, multi-mouthed moan "Urgh," as they respond in kind. Larfy stumbles back, his sonic powers overwhelmed, because while everyone else heard a moan, he heard, "Hey, guys, it's another brain eater!" And essentially this cacophony of zombie sonic voices. "Yeah, I bet he knows where the best brains are. This guy's my best friend." "No, he's my best friend." So you're going to take shock to your brains.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. But pushing through the crowd is a tall man in dark robes, pale skin. He looks like a necromancer.
Oh.
He has a badge, name tag on.
Yes.
Says Necromancer El Train.
Okay.
Says, "Buenos dias. I am the Spanish Necromancer El Train." Based on Patreon member El Train.
Ah, thank you, El.
Yes. Welcome, Brain Eater.
Buenos dias. Te amo.
Come. Would you like some fresh brains? I don't know what your palate is like, but they are a little bit decomposed. Timothy, come here. One of the zombie shambles over. "Urgh. How can I help you, my friend?"
We are new to this area. We look for evil friends. We hear you know of great places to plunder. We think we could work together in tandem in our terror. Perhaps you would like to travel across our land with no problems, because we've got plants that'll get you. There's a pizza mascot. we got...
There's a duck's cloaca trap.
We got Billy Bob Thornton from Sling Blade.
We have a magma man.
We got all kinds of shit. So if you want to team up, we could have passage across your land. We will share information with you, vice versa. Quid pro quo. That was hard to say in a Larfy voice.
Tell him about the showers.
We got showers. If you ever get dirty from all these zombies.
And we've got a trash pile like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, it's delightful, sir.
He actually is covered in dirt because he's been, digging corpses up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, and I got a bag of snakes. I'm evil.
That is pretty cool.
Look at my beret.
Please, come inside.
We're really laying it all on the table quickly.
We'll sit down at the table. And he pushes through this crowd of zombies, and there's at least 100 zombies in this room.
Oh.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Bubba Dub is going to lean over to Van Gore and confide in him. I hate to tell you this, buddy, but I can't fucking stand zombies. I'm a demon, and my whole raison d'etre is sending folks and their souls to hell, and these are just fucking meat puppets. Give me the goddamn creeps, man. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't got no soulless fucking bastards.
Hey, you know what would be really fun? Maybe it would help you pass the time and enjoy it better. You should bounce that little barista soul around between all the zombies.
Look, I'm evil, but I'm not a fucking asshole. I wouldn't do that to Tab.
The three of you follow L Train, and in the middle of these zombies, there's an open space, and there's a table set up, and wine, and food, and also another person.
Like being served as a meal?
No.
Oh.
She's also in dark robes, but they're clearly much more of a costume than L Train's. She also has a jaunty cap and an arquebus.
What's that do?
Well, it's a gun.
What?
And L Train says, this is my associate, Mary Hill.
Oh, no.
And she looks at you guys, grinds her teeth, somehow angry at you for unknown reasons.
Mostly the Doomseeker, I would imagine.
Reaching back through the genetic history of her multidimensional line.
Greetings, friend Mary. We come in evil peace.
Doomseeker has like 9 eyes, and he winks like 4 of them.
L Train says, she's mad at everyone. She loads the arquebus. It's like, no, it's okay. And you notice all the zombies kind of bear a strange resemblance to her.
Oh, no.
And L Train, actually, all these people, this is her familial grave land around here. So, in a way, these are zombies from the hill, but they're also hill zombies. You see.
Oh, this is Hill.
Yes.
I've heard legend.
Now, we'll commence our negotiations. I have wine and tapas. And Mary Hill will shoot you if you say something bad. So please, I cannot control her.
Tapas, you say?
Yes.
Do you have medulla oblongata?
I can get you brains.
Well, I hope it's good brains. Last time I bought brains from zombies, it was all stems. Don't be bringing that swag around, Larfy.
So essentially, I'm going to start a clock that you guys have to convince L Train to join you.
Okay.
You can deploy arguments, and if Mary Hill doesn't like those arguments, she will shoot you.
Okay, so L Train's pretty much on board with whatever, but Mary is like doesn't want anything to do with us.
No, she can
Okay.
she can smell your betrayal.
Oh no. Well, we didn't come with the total intention of betrayal either.
Oh no, this is from other games.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Damn it, Austin.
All right, who's deploying the first of their attempts at convincing?
So who has banter?
Larfy.
Okay. I also have 1 in banter, so...
Okay, banter.
And all the rolls don't have to go down to banter. You could use other things as well, as long as they fit what you're doing.
Yeah. I think I'm going to make a banter check. Corey, if you want to also make one.
Well, we've forgotten that we can assist on this game, right?
Yeah.
So we haven't done this much. We haven't had a ton of opportunity because we've just been building our fucking gazebo out back. Assist is give plus effect, but you're open to consequence.
We also have the option to team up where we can, I think, combine our skills and just use the highest result possible. The only downside to that is that any mixed or failure results take stress.
Okay.
So we've both got a skill in banter.
Yes.
So that would at least we could at least roll 2 die for an action.
Okay.
Well, you each, on a team up, what you do is everybody rolls using the same action. You roll your own.
Oh, gotcha.
So you'd roll your parlay, Corey would roll his, Todd would roll his. If you all wanted to participate, you would each roll banter if that's what you wanted to use. You'd each roll your own, and then you just take the best result as the winning roll or whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
I have nothing in banter, so
Well, technically, a 2d6 take the lowest.
yes.
Okay, gang. You know the plan. Bubba Dub, get on that organ. It's time to deploy the My Little Buttercup technique that we've learned from Three Amigos.
My wife will be so happy to hear that.
All right, so you guys are going to do a team up.
So Todd doesn't have banter, so he would have to roll with a disadvantage. But we can just, Austin and I roll, we can choose on a team up.
Yes, you can. Team up can be any number of players as long as it's 2.
Okay. Can none of us do it and we just stop this?
Yeah. And your lowest roll will be nothing.
Okay.
And Mary Hill would shoot you.
Okay. So Austin and I are both rolling 1d6 here.
Okay.
And on the Discord, she seemed really motivated to shoot you guys.
I got a 6.
Awesome. I got a 4.
Larfy.
Okay, so Austin, you will take I believe you have to.
Yep, I take a stress.
But that is 2 ticks on the L train clock. What does Larfy say as part of this banter?
Sorry for your loss, your entire family and everybody you've ever met. I too hunger for brains, much like your cousins.
L train leaps across the table and tackles Mary Hill. It's like, no, Mary, listen, hear them out.
Mary, we cannot be enemies.
They wrestle around, and finally she relents. He gets the arquebus, takes it away, and from nowhere she produces a flintlock pistol.
Jesus.
Wait. We could paint you something if you like. I love using bone marrow to make the most fine paints.
Are you into decorative bowls?
The team up has succeeded in getting you 2 successes.
Okay.
So that's great. 2 ticks. Todd, is Bubba Dub planning something?
He is. Bubba Dub is going to attempt a tier 2 spirit calling spell. Because there's dead people all over the place. And he is going to deploy Manifest, where the dead spirits slip into the real world ready to defend you. So he's going to, all of the spirits of all the zombies are going to convince Mary Hill to agree to our terms. Assure them that we are like the greatest monsters ever.
Wait, Mary, hear them out.
Okay. That's a good plan, Todd.
So I will be rolling Invoke.
Yeah, so you're going to have to spend a stress because it's a level 2 spell, right?
Right.
Just imagining one of these zombies from a back corner, unseen, just hearing his voice going like, "Can I suggest something without everyone getting mad?"
All right, I have a 3.
Oh,
in
nice.
Invoke. Bubba Dub is bad at magic. I rolled a 1, a 2, but I did get a 4, so a mixed success.
Okay, mixed success. That's pretty solid. So that's going to tick the clock one more. Many spirits start filling the room, some possessing zombies, others just standing there in spirit form. Mary Hill does not care for this, but which is her most prominent relative that talks to her?
Well, her great uncle steps forward. It's Glengarry Glenhill.
Always be eating brains.
I didn't see that one coming. So what does he have to say?
Mary, I come to you from beyond the grave.
I think you also come from our Blades in the Dark campaign. Uwe?
I come bearing a message from the netherworld, and the message is this: Van Gore, Larfy, and Bubba Dub are way cool. You should listen to them.
Yeah.
Sounds like Adam West playing a ghost.
Glengarry Glenhill is going to say something else, but he's cut off by the sound of a gunshot as Mary Hill shoots through the spirit. Unfortunately, discovers ghosts can't be shot, so the bullet slams right into Bubba Dub, knocks him down. Todd, Bubba Dub is bloodied. He just got shot in the chest. Turns out, it does hurt a demon.
So, quick question about bloodied, Kyle.
Yeah.
Because Rasmus is still bloodied from last session. Oh. So, bloodied means you take shock to all your attributes, meaning you're rolling -1 die, essentially, to everything, right?
Yes, that's right. So bloodied is a significant injury. You immediately take shock to all attributes and remain bloodied until all shock has been cleared.
That's my question. Does all shock mean all attributes?
It basically means you have to roll at that disadvantage for each main attribute before it clears.
Oh, just the main attributes, so brain, muscles, guts.
Yes.
So if I roll my banter again, I'm rolling it at a disadvantage, but after I do that, it's cleared, but my muscles and brains are still a disadvantage until I roll something in those.
100% correct.
Okay, cool.
You're not counted as cleared from bloodied until you roll all of them.
Right, all 3 of them.
Yeah, even though they do clear individually, though.
Gotcha, cool.
Hey guys, seriously, bullets fucking hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't worry, Bubba Dub. I've got a bloodied buddy for you. Rasmus, go hug him. He gives hammer hugs.
Hammerhand nuzzles up behind Bubba Dub and says, Hammerhand. Gives you a big hug.
Thank you, Hammerhand.
L-Train says, I'm so sorry. Her husband, he's a dwarf who makes guns.
Let's see.
She has so many guns.
So did that fill another tick on the clock there?
Yeah, you're at 3 out of 6. You're halfway there.
Okay. So Larfy would like to use his read psionic power.
Ooh.
Particularly the awareness. You're constantly scanning the surface thoughts of those around you. You're never surprised by living creatures and can always act first. You can spend a stress to have the GM reveal a secret about an NPC this first time you meet them.
Ooh, okay.
I want a secret about Mary Hill.
Okay. So you're reaching out, picking up surface thoughts. You hear L-Train. Oh, did I leave the stove on? Mary Hill's just hate.
I must dig deeper. So Larfy has a 2 in read.
Oh.
That's a 3.
So all Larfy hears is hate, 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 and then it gets real quiet.
Oh, no.
And Mary's just staring at him. Just mean mugging.
Does she like me?
This version of Mary Hill is kind of reminding me of the Forvalaka. I don't know that we're going to be able to defeat her.
Corey, Larfy's going to take a stress.
Okay.
Because in his mind, for 5 minutes, he is locked in a dark room with Mary Hill that is this horrific demon form chasing him around, trying to eat his brains.
Okay.
Finally, he comes out of it, and she smirks.
It's not that much fun on the other side of it. Larfy is going to be deep in thought after all this about his true nature.
Kyle, my Doomseeker eye rays, the description also mentions a difference between tier 1 and tier 2 spells. Now, I believe everything that I've got standard on my eyes are tier 1 spells.
As far as I know.
I'm going to look real quick and see if there is a tier 2 spell that might be.
So I think you can just cast straight up spells also. Not necessarily the eye beams, just any spells, I suppose. That's what that seems to be implying.
Okay, Kyle, here's what I'm going to do. Because the actual heading on spell tiers gives me a little bit clearer understanding of what's going on here. It's not necessarily that I have access to spells like, say, what Todd has. Tiers also can break down in how the effect is achieved. So tier 0 spells achieve results much weaker than normal actions. Tier 1s are essentially normal actions, like what I've been using my eyes for.
Yeah.
Tier 2 spells can achieve results greater than normal actions. So I think what that's saying is that I can basically stretch the capabilities of the eye rays I already have in order to try and achieve, I guess, more far-fetched effects.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay. So I'm going to do that with telekinesis. So I want to kind of read Mary Hill's mind and try to suss out what the source of her unhappiness is so that we can speak directly to that rather than just trying to get on her good side.
Might be her entirely dead family.
I am fine with you trying to do that, Austin. I'm a little skeptical of how telekinesis gets you there. That is the ability to move things with your mind.
Okay. Would it be something closer to bewitch?
Sure. That's more on the right track.
Okay, so then if I use Bewitch, I'm taking minus 1d, so I still get to roll 1d without disadvantage.
Okay. You're casting this at essentially second level, so to speak.
All right, rolling 1 die. Famously goes well. Oh, look at there. That's a 1.
There we go.
What color is the Bewitchment eye beam?
Let's see, Paralyze is purple. Bewitch has got to be blue. It's soothing.
That roll fucking blew.
Van Gore attempts to subtly shoot Mary Hill with his bewitching blue eye beam.
That's the eye with the propeller cap.
It fires out just as she's going in for a drink of wine, narrowly misses her head, and hits one of the zombies, who locks eyes with Van Gore and makes a little heart symbol with his fingers. You know, the love. And starts, I like trees, and I like brains, and I like long walks on the beach, and I like... And he's just, this zombie just reciting things he likes while looking whimsically happily at Van Gore.
Hey, let me give you my number.
Mary Hill throws a bottle of wine at Van Gore, hits him in his middle eye. That hurts.
Ooh.
You take shock to your muscles.
Okay, so here's a question. We haven't encountered this before. I already have shock to my muscles.
You die.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh.
No, we'll go with guts.
Okay.
Eltred says, gentlemen, you're upsetting her very much. If you could perhaps give her something from your wallets or...
I got something to give her there, Coach Ace. All right, I bloodied.
Yes.
You remember that scene in Fight Club where Brad Pitt gets his face smashed by the mob guy and then he flips him over and like bleeds into his mouth?
Yeah?
I'm going to do that to Mary Hill.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Tired of this shit.
I think the barista has taken over.
Yeah.
The rage has surfaced.
He's working a double today.
Okay, what action is this that you're using?
Listen, motherfucker, I said we were out of modelings.
It's going to be my threaten,
Okay.
which will just, I have a 2 in it, but I'm shocked, so it'll just be a 1d.
Ah, okay.
But that will clear the shock from my guts.
Now, remember, whenever you guys spend a dark heart. It gives you extra dice.
Yep.
I'm going to do that. I have 2 dark hearts, and they're just sitting there, so I'm going to spend one of those.
And, of course, you have all the other tools from Blades of the Dark, such as flashbacks, that you could potentially use.
Oh, yeah. We could say we never came here. This is all dreams.
It's not how that works.
Oh.
So, Todd, you got 2 dice.
Bubba Dub leaps across the table and tackles Mary Hill to the floor and begins to shake his bloodied face right into hers, all while cackling. And somewhere deep within him, we hear Tab say, "We're out of fucking scones, dude."
All right, roll your dice.
God damn it. A 3.
Apparently, Mary Hill's into it.
I was afraid of that.
Does not faze her at all. The wine glass fell over as well, and you realize, there was blood in that.
Oh, God.
So she grabs it and starts catching it from Bubba Dub, reaches up, squeezes the wound to get more out.
Inside, Tab is like, "Do you want oat milk with that?"
You know your guts that you just cleared?
Yeah.
It's back.
God damn it.
You guys started off so well.
Yeah. Van Gore turns back to L Train and just says, "So what do you like to do in your spare time?" We're going to try L Train again.
I am a very simple Spanish necromancer. I like beautiful women that are zombies. And zombies. Sometimes a skeleton is nice, you know? It's really old and they're wise. Vampires are assholes.
Everything's porn when you're gross.
Yeah. What?
The upsetting sequel to Everything's a Hat when you're dumb.
You know, you'd think we'd have all like the weirdest, most disturbing porn down in hell. Nope, nothing but straight missionary.
So, Austin, are you going to...
Yeah, I'm basically just trying banter.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can we team up again on banter?
You can team up as much as you want.
After that slick line Larfy just laid down?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
That'd probably be great because I just recently took shock to my guts, so I'm going to be rolling at a disadvantage. Hey, I rolled 2 5s.
Nice. I rolled a 1.
So each of you takes a stress, but
Oh, boy.
that is a mixed success, so that advances the clock once more. And seeing L Train so enamored with Van Gore does seem to ease Mary Hill's rictus frown a bit.
So where are we at on this clock here? Like, what are we working against? Is it just by round, essentially, or?
Well, so a mixed success is 1 tick on a clock. A full success, a 6, is 2.
Yeah.
And a crit would be 3.
Okay.
And you need 6 ticks. It's a 6-segment clock. You're at 4 out of 6, so you need 2 more successes.
But basically what I'm asking, is there some kind of resistance against us with this clock? Or we can just keep doing dumb shit forever and...
I mean, you can keep doing it, but you're going to keep taking stress and injuries.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And eventually someone will die.
Yeah.
Someone will get shot.
We'll literally die from this conversation
Yeah.
we're trying to have.
Yeah, Larfy's stress is halfway full at this point.
Yeah. You might go feral.
Okay, I feel like we got off on the wrong feet. How about a little music to calm our nerves? Hit it, Rasmus. So what I want to attempt...
Clunk, 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 clunk.
What I want to attempt is... We're surrounded by zombies.
Yep.
They don't really feel pain.
Nope.
And I would imagine they're in varying stages of decay.
Yes, the decomposition is a menagerie.
So I would imagine if Rasmus ran about bonking them on the head, you would get different tones and keys and
Sure.
play a little Under the Sea.
I'm on board.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, Todd.
I have many after that.
Why?
Can Bubba Dub assist on the fiddle?
Oh, sure.
Oh, there we go.
Do you guys want to do a team effort of some musical number?
Yes.
Sure.
All right.
This fucking madman just tackled this woman to the ground, shook his bloody face in her mouth, and then just suddenly got up and was like, "Oh, I got to get in on this."
Well, apparently it aroused her, so why not a little music?
She's still drinking a goblet of the demon blood.
So Rasmus is bloodied.
Yeah.
Rasmus doesn't have the same 3 categories. He just has a list of skills, but he only has 3 of them. So I assume
Yes.
it's the same kind of thing once he clears it.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to use Smash.
Okay.
which he has 2D in.
Works for me.
So that would go down to 1D. But he'll be cleared on his bloodied in that stat.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, they get bloodied at the beginning. I believe minions become unbloodied at the beginning of the lurking phase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think they clear it in the
So
same
he won't
way.
clear it. He's just going to be bloodied until we lurk again.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. So he's rolling 1D, and then...
No, he'd roll 2D. It doesn't deprecate his dice.
It's just health for him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
Since it's a team up, I will also have to use Smash, which I guess I'll Pete Townsend my fiddle and just like.
There you go.
And
If that's the kind of porn you're into.
Sure.
so
Can't get over Pete Townsend as a verb.
So here's my question, Kyle.
Yes,
so
Kyle.
I would be rolling at a disadvantage since I don't have it, but I'm also shocked.
You would still roll 2d6 and take the lowest. It can't get worse than that.
But also, keep in mind, Todd, since we're teaming up, only one of us has to succeed here.
That's right.
All right, cool.
All right. Is Van Gore going to get in on this?
Nope.
No?
He doesn't play anything. He just does album art.
All right.
A 4.
Got a 5.
Okay. That's great. We're one tick closer. This strange song does seem to appease her in some way. Or maybe she's just really drunk on demon blood.
It'll get you.
You each take a stress.
Oh, God.
There's only one more piece of the pie to fill in. Van Gore!
Van Gore activates his telekinesis eye and reaches for the carafe of what we thought was wine, but is now blood. But now we're just going to make this a performative sort of act of benediction. And he's going to telepathically maneuver it across the room and from a great height, pour it directly into Mary Hill's mouth.
Oh, smart, Austin.
I think you should share a drink with her to toast our new partnership.
Yeah, I'd be glad to.
All right, Austin, roll your telekinesis.
All right, 3D on my telekinesis. There's a 5.
She very much enjoys this, pouring the carafe of blood down her throat. You take a drink, and it is stagnant and rotted. So, what do you have that's not shocked at this
Brains.
point? It shocks your brains.
That'll do it.
I am now. So here's a question. I have now filled up my shock on all attributes. Does that make me bloodied? Like, do I need to mark that?
I think it does make you bloodied, actually.
Rasmus, hug him.
I think, I could be wrong about this, but I think this is the longest Mary Hill has survived an episode.
Yes, and she laughs, throws back her head, and reveals her fangs. And apparently, L Train earlier was talking about how he doesn't like vampires. He meant her. Because technically, she has not survived. She's been dead the entire time.
I see.
Makes sense.
Because she is a vampire. But she says, yes, well, I think we can make a deal. L Train, give them the standard contract. And she leaves, and the three of you hash out some deal with L Train, where you can move through each other's lands, provide mutual beneficial trades, and help each other in case of attack by some stronger light faction.
Oh, we have allies.
Cool.
So is this like in Blades in the Dark, like all the other factions, we had basically pluses and minuses on our relationships with them? Is that a similar thing?
To a certain extent. You can have relationship modifiers with the dark and neutral factions, but the light ones,
Sure.
you're just always kind of at war.
All right. So are we basically increasing the tier of our relationship with this faction?
Yeah, you're essentially at level 1 now with the Shit Britches Cabal. Actually, I think level 2. 3 is the highest.
Okay.
So they consider you not full-fledged allies yet, but friendly, happy-go-lucky fellas that they can talk to.
Yeah, they can have a beer with us.
All right. So then are there things we can tangibly kind of take from this raid? Does this partnership also enhance any of our loot gains when we make raids nearby or on this particular one?
Well, so in this case, L-Train is going to send you away with gifts. So for loot, you start at 0 dice, and he's going to give you 1 die for his faction is higher than yours. So that's actually 2 die.
Okay.
And he's going to give you an additional gift because he likes you guys. So you guys are going to get 3 die worth of loot.
So do we roll now?
No, you keep up with what you've got because when the lurking phase starts, you will roll.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Thank you for the gifts, L-Train.
You are welcome, my new friends. I'm so happy you are able to make Maria like you.
Sorry we don't have anything to give you. We're broke.
That's okay.
We ain't got shit. Wait, are you into ducklings? What a weird fetish is going on over here.
I like ducklings, not like that, but I think they are cute.
Well, we'll send a couple your way. And they're construction workers.
I did not expect that next sentence, but I accept it.
Yes, that's where I got this hat. And he holds up the eye tentacle that's got a yellow construction hat on it.
He approves of that.
He's getting quite a collection at this point. I've got the propeller hat. One eye's got a coonskin cap on it.
Well, L-Train gives you all a hug before you leave.
Bubba Dub gives him a tract. It's a John Dude tract. They're just like Jack Chick tracts, but they're made in hell, and they're about how much heaven sucks.
Oh, I see.
And role-playing games are good for you.
Yes.
I don't need that. I'm Lutheran. So you've completed the raid. You withdraw to your dungeon with your gifts from L-Train, a new potential friend out there in the world, that disgustingly bright light world. Now we need to see if any blowback results.
Oh.
So really what determines whether there's blowback is how well you stuck to the raid plan. And while you guys might have not rolled great, you did stick to your plan.
Yeah.
You guys went after the negotiation. You didn't deviate. You didn't escalate to violence. You didn't burn anything down.
We pretty much did exactly what the whole thing was exactly what we planned out.
And every tactic was exactly as expected.
It was.
We had notes.
Yeah.
Last resort musical number.
Yep.
But in this case, it means the negotiation you didn't change out or anything. So yeah, it went perfectly. So that's 3 dice. Who wants to roll for blowback?
I will roll.
All right.
3 2s.
Okay.
That's a crit. That's a shit.
That's not great. That's going to be major blowback.
Oh.
Luckily, it's not Colonel blowback.
Ah.
I don't like this running gag.
Corey, roll a d6.
6.
The 3 of you and Hammerhand are moving through the forest. The Reaching Wood is where the abbey was. It's a dark path. It's muddy. It's near dawn. And there's a strange object in the road. You're not sure what it is. Hammerhand runs forward. Hammerhand! It's some animal spiked on a stick in the middle of the road. Hammerhand's grabbing it, trying to pull it down. Hammerhand, hungry! You're all crowding around, and that's when the net comes up, just like in Return of the Jedi.
Oh, no.
You're all caught in a net, yanked up into the treetops, and leaping out onto a limb of a nearby tree is a man, rather short stature, dressed in dark green clothes with a black mask on his face, and says, "Ha ha! Villains, I've caught you. I am the Black Mask, vigilante, and you're my prisoners."
Hello.
And we will end there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because you're going to have to fight the Black Mask.
I see.
I like
Yeah.
it.
And you guys are in great shape for a fight.
Oh, yeah. I'm still shocked in 2 abilities and damn near about to go feral.
And the Black Mask is a character created by that particular Matt from our Patreon.
Oh, thank you, Matt.
members.
So real quick, we should probably do XP.
Yep.
Made progress on your master plan. I think we did that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Acted like a monster. Uh-huh.
Yep.
A little bit. Used gear supply in a creative way. I did not.
Yeah, I don't think you guys used any gear supply.
No.
Pardon me, but I Pete Townsend to fiddle.
That is true.
Good point. Good point.
And jumped into someone else's dungeon scene. We did team up quite a bit.
Well, but none of these scenes were in the dungeon.
It's their dungeon.
Well, this is specifically a raid and not a dungeon scene.
Austin is correct.
Anything can be a dungeon when you're homeless.
We're not going to continue doing this.
You're not homeless.
Oh yeah, we got a home now.
Awesome. Everybody got their XP allocated?
I'm going to take a reckless XP
Oh.
because I played into being bloodied.
There you go. We will pick up with the fight against the Black Mask, Woodland Vigilante, next session.
Cool. Yeah, it's definitely fun to get into some different game modes of this. You know, quite different than Blades in the Dark, but pretty creative with the Forged in the Dark system.
Yeah. And we still did okay after all the rolling.
Yeah. And in case you didn't know, the Blades 68 expansion just hit the old Backer Kit website, and we backed the shit out of it. And that
Hell
game
yeah.
looks fucking awesome.
Yes, it is. If you're familiar with Blades of the Dark, Blade 68 is about 100 years in the future, and it is the city of Duskfall in a obviously contrived 1960s.
Yeah, kind of a swinging 60s kind of setting, but
Yeah.
looks very cool.
Oh, so RFK Jr. would be a child.
I'm sure he'll make another appearance when we play it again as a descendant.
Just killing his first baby humpback.
No, guys, you're missing a big point here. What year did his father die?
1968.
That's correct.
That year, yeah.
So let's go ahead and start planning that campaign when that game comes out. Comes out in a year and a half. We're basically going back in time to try to stop the birth of RFK Jr.
That is the beginning of his origin story. Yeah.
It would answer a lot of questions, really.
That's actually where the Kennedy curse came from. RFK from the original Blades in the Dark game, all his descendants were cursed to atone for his sins. Dead people.
And folks you sometimes wish were dead.
You know who I'm glad is alive, Austin?
Who?
The folks at NorseFoundry.com.
Hell yeah.
NorseFoundry.com, they have all manner of dice made from all manner of materials. We use them right here on the Bastard Quest podcast. And when you make your purchase, when you're at checkout, be sure to enter promo code CHAM. That's CHAM, CHAM, and you'll receive the 10% Bastard Quest discount at NorseFoundry.com.
And we've come to the end of an era here on Bastard Quest.
Sad day.
Barrel and Bond finally figured out what this podcast was. No longer our sponsor. No, they are no longer our sponsor. It basically just boils down to they had a change in ownership, and the new ownership is probably way too smart to swindle like we did the original
right.
ownership, where 99% of our listenership lived nowhere near us. No, that sponsorship, that was totally a matter. The previous owners, Fish and Shim, were friends of ours. It was straight up just a thing where we were helping each other out because we like to support each other creatively and business-wise and all that. So it was a mutual thing. We definitely weren't raking in bucks. We tried to help them out. They tried to help us out. It was a nice time. But that era moved on, so if you know anybody else that's stupid...
Or just tell us what your bathroom is like.
There's a new feature here on Bastard Quest. Listener bathrooms. I know from our Discord that Mary Hill has been remodeling hers.
Right.
And as always, just like Mary and all the other patrons on our Discord, thanks to all of you for listening. We love you. Thanks to all those who leave reviews, who engage with us on social media. Thanks, of course, to our subscribers. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, I'm Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin.